Unha. Unha, unha. Unha. Vocês estão aqui, gatos. Sempre esqueço quando aperto o botãozinho dos gatinhos. Eles aparecem. Eles aparecem quando eu nem tô nascendo.
Chapter 7. Into the Hive. A good heist requires preparation.
Certo. A gente vai começar motinhos.
And thorough preparation takes time, something they had precious little of. So far, everything was in order. Jeff, Iggy, and Tish all agreed to do their part. Beck radioed Luca that night with a simple and covert message. We're locked and loaded on my end. And Rollo, after a lengthy confession, managed to persuade Roxy and Fitz to help. He stowed away in mission control for the night to avoid attracting attention. Rollo, being uniquely suited for the role, would be the first to breach perennial harvest. The outfit provided by Jeff wasn't perfect, but a convincing disguise is 10% wardrobe, 90% confidence.
Verdade.
Rollo took a few vigorous breaths and shook out his arms.
Just stay calm, Rollo. You can do this. Got your delivery here. Delivery? I don't have anything in my notes about the delivery. One moment. I'm so sorry, but there's no delivery schedule for this morning.
He
Right.
had to think quick.
That's because this goes directly to the founder. He asked that it be kept a secret.
Rollo sighed, adjusting his tool belt.
You know how the founder can be. I suppose you can leave this one off the records. Harvest awaits inside.
With a stroke of his mustache, Rollo proceeded into the Perennial Harvest headquarters.
Harvest awaits. Back to here for the founder. Oh, I didn't hear anything about. Yeah, this is a need to know kind of thing. I might just check.
He stammered and flipped through the pages of his clipboard.
This goes directly to the founder. I don't have time to fill you in. Oh, I see. If you could just complete this form.
Rollo interrupted with urgency in his voice.
Every time with the forms. Look, if you want to explain to the founder why I'm late. Well, it's their funeral. I'm sorry. Did you say your name was again?
Rollo
I'm
panicked.
for harvest awaits. Sir? That's a restricted area. Excuse me, sir? For harvest awaits. Would you like the candle, please? Yep. Put on this, perennial hand fist. What was that?
The distraction was enough for Rollo to regain his confidence.
He's opening them door. Got a job to
The
do.
clipboard fumbled around in a frenzy.
Hey. Check on the dois. Oh, come on. Just buzz me in already. Okay. Ooh, that was close. Our harvest awaits. Hey, I figure. We now stick with the classics. I thought it was a close one. But you pulled it off. Nice work, Rollo. Alright, everyone knows what to do? Yep, deep engineering is to the north. I'll go with Beck, in case she needs some muscle. I'll head east to the founder's office. You two be safe. Oh boy, nada pode dar errado com uma criança sozinha. Engineering Beck, you'll have that covered. That's odd. There's not even any cups of water. Aí você tem que enfiar a cara e torcer pra não derramar tudo. This place just feels fake. But of all things, fake plant? Oh. Mama?
Solomon stopped in his tracks.
Luca? What are you doing here? So long story. Are you okay?
A veneer of confusion flashed across Solomon's face. His words rushed out dramatically.
No, I'm most certainly not okay. Some strange people grabbed me and... Were they in hazmat suits? Yes, how did you know? They brought me here and locked me up and when they were distracted, I ran. Dang, okay, you should stick with me. We got a plan.
Solomon's facade briefly faltered.
Yeah, rolling back headed to deep engineering. Thanks heavens you found me. We got to get out of here. Can't just leave yet. But they'll catch us again. I gotta do something first. Where are you running? Did you happen to see a door marked Founder? Founder, why are you looking for him? I'm not, you just need to get into the office. Now that you mention it, I think I saw a door that said Founder. It was just down this way.
Luca happened to notice a plaque above the door.
Office of the Founder. Hacking comes with consequence. Oh, there it is. Oh, it is. Pretty lucky that I ran into you, or else I might have missed it. Truly fortunate.
Luca tried the handle.
Locked.
Solomon leaned forward to examine the mechanism.
Regrettably, it seems to be some sort of electric lock. I don't see how we could possibly defeat a lock like that.
Luca smiled and looked at his watch.
Yes, let's just wait a minute. I don't know what sort of funny business you're up to, but I like it.
She mined a quick hat tip and ambled off with a whistle.
Howdy. Good afternoon.
The light on the keypad changed from red to green.
How did you do that? It's good to have friends. Quick, let's get inside before someone spots us.
Luca switched on his walkie-talkie.
Well, I'm in. As expected, there's a control panel. Every time you're stuck at the locked door marked 24601. Need you to get us through. What if someone catches us? We should get out of here. I'm not leaving my friends, Salma.
On the computer screen, a green cursor blinked in a password field.
Surely you don't have a way to get around the password.
Luca pecked out his best guess. Underground secrets. The screen blinked to life. Columns of green numbers glowed on a black background.
Era pra ele saber essa história do Underground Secrets aqui. How did you just guess that? Oh, it's this absurd password Rollo heard when he was down here before. Funny how someone arrogant enough to call themselves the founder uses just basic password. Or they were thinking several moves ahead, not expecting anyone to guess something so simple. These villain types always end up outsmarting themselves.
Solomon's jaw clenched into a half smile.
Your power of deduction are not as impressive as your luck.
Luca quickly scanned the columns for number 24601.
Well, I think this should do it. Bingo bongo, doors open. Look, I never fail to impress. What's that slippery lout even doing down here? We have a friend whose mom is in trouble. We're here to get her out. I see. Okay, look, I think we're close. Next door marked 13806.
Once again, Lucas scrutinized the numbers on the screen. In that moment of distraction, Solomon reached forward and pressed a large red button.
Maybe this one opens the lock. Yeah, we got company. Look, I must go faster. 1 second, can't think about all this noise.
He quickly skimmed the screen with his finger.
Here he is. Go, go, go. Here's this phone in hands. My apologies, Luca. Don't beat yourself up. I know you're just trying to help. I mean, no water cups. Hello. Alright, okay. Hello, come in.
Mr. Kerr approached with a sneer and spoke into his walkie-talkie.
And turn off the alarms, they're trapped.
With self-satisfaction, he called into the hallway.
That, my dears, is a dead end. Nowhere to run. Hello, where are you? Are you okay? Hey, I think we lost them. Making our way back to Landy's office. Okay, you two rabble-rousers are coming with us. Yep. Make a break for it. Did the little Jew just kick me? I'll just stand there after them. Okay, I think that'll work. The Roxy picks have them on a wild goose chase. I'm having trouble following what just happened. Like I said, good to have friends. Well, how long do you think Rox can distract them? How long can Rox keep someone so pissed off they can't see straight? I just say we got time. Entering Nelly's office now. Ma'am! Oh, honey, what did you do to your hair? I thought you'd be happy. I finally used the young chemist slap kit. Sure have an act for making me incredibly proud in the most frustrating ways. I need to get you out of here. Who's your adult friend? Oh, I'm not an adult. Ever heard of a growth sport? I am more of a growth spill. No, that's not possible.
Nelly leaned over to examine his teeth.
Station banging on the enamel of the molars consistent with temples liquid and exposure. Is that what you call the gunk they forced me to drink? You drink it? Oh no. They told me it was only being tested on plants. Oh, Becky, sweetie, I promise I didn't know. Mom, what the hell's going on at this place? I was brought here to work on discovered of lifetime. A novel chemical compound was discovered under big combines in a wellspring that called the Circe. They named it Tempus Liquamine. It pulls energy from its surroundings in order to fundamentally alter matter's relationship to time. It was the secret to Valentine's fertilizer. They harvested the Circe, infusing small amounts of Tempus Liquamine into the product. It worked wonders, drastically accelerating plant growth. Crops would be ready to harvest in a fraction of the time. But it led to complications. The fall harvest. Perennial harvest came in to clean up the mess to succeed where Valentine failed. But the Tempus Liquamine is rebellious. Rebellious? I think of it as a manifestation of changed self. It's volatile by its very nature. But the more it tries to do a specific thing, the more it resists, yeah. You relate to that. My role was to finish the work of my predecessor, Dr. Prescott. Harnessing Tempus Liquamine dopamine to reliably manipulate an organism's age. Just imagine how many people we could feed. Mr. Kerr was very insistent that I achieved a successful result before today's festival. But you didn't, right?
Nellie sighed.
You know how much I love a good puzzle. I poured myself into the problem. It wasn't long until I discovered the oddities in Dr. Prescott's notes. Oddities? They contain obvious errors, mistakes that someone of his reputation would never make. So I fixed them and now I get to replace my entire wardrobe. I really am truly sorry. And those clothes are all hand-me-downs anyway. Sounds like Dr. Prescott figured it out, got cold feet, and intentionally sabotaged his own work. I never considered that possibility. I sent a letter asking him to clarify his thinking. Well, Dr. Prescott's dead. Kara had him killed. What? I overheard them talking about it on the radio. So you gotta get you out of here. I just... like now. Wait, the vial! I finally solved the chemical equation allowing direct control of aging. Takara picked it up just before you came. All the more reason you gotta hightail it. Look, I got Dr. Modwell heading our way now. Roger, Todd, be careful. Alright, everything's on track. And what's your plan for escape? We go over everything when we get there. They get here. In the meantime, maybe we can dig up some more info. Alice Purple Whiskey. Hard drink for a hard man. Ah, esse que tava... Eu pesquei no lago? Well, even his alcohol is arrogant.
Solomon muttered inaudibly.
I should just bother you right now. How's that? I said I shouldn't bother you right now. Don't be silly, you're no bother at all. I'm really sorry you got dragged into this mess, Solomon. You needn't to worry about me. Well, I feel better either way. We're gonna get you out of this, promise.
With a subtle, quivering lip, a smile crawled across Solomon's face.
Looks like the founder was helping Kerr plan the festival. Why would such a secretive leader be obsessed with a party? Only time will tell.
Luca held his hand up to the ashtray.
Feel warm. He must have been here recently. Quanto tempo vai demorar pra Luca voltar e descobrir que... é?
Luca tugged on each of the cabinets.
This must be the good stuff. There are a lot. Perhaps it's not as careless as you suspected. Não tem mais nada, não? Só o console? Let's see what else this bad boy has on it. Security system, time card lots, payroll. You know, for being so evil, this guy sure is boring.
Solomon once again muttered under his breath.
You're stupid. Huh? Oh, nothing.
They heard the trampling of frantic footsteps from the hallway.
Lucky, lucky, lucky. Locked. That was close. When I left, Sniley's office it was swarming with clipboards. You barely got away. Did they follow you? Rolo. Before you start tossing blame around, it is possible someone ordered a pizza? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Definitely not pizza. Why now? No, look at me, I'm officially retired from the hasting business. We're so sorry for the inconvenience. We just have a few quick questions. Just let me think. Can someone watch the door? Oh, of course. Delivery report. Everyone else, huddle up. Oops. I think this is okay. Perhaps has gone on long enough. Come on now. Hush now, child. The adults are speaking. Dr. Mayo, a brief reintroduction is on your order. I never met in person, but we have corresponded. You see, it was I who hired you. Solomon, the pathetic orphan child. Powerful and enigmatic founder. Harper, the fallen progenitor who created this town. Perennial harvest, Valentine and fertilizer. All connected by a single thread. Yours truly. With that,
Her eyes searched the floor in thought. Solomon watched eagerly, waiting for the flicker of epiphany. With a sickened look, she peered into his soul.
ah yes, now you got it. Oops. Tempus liquamine. You discovered how to reverse the process.
Solomon clapped with genuine delight.
Very good, the doctor mowed woo. Very good. So the discovery wasn't intentional.
Solomon glanced down, examining his youthful form.
And the effects went a little too far for my tastes. That's why you needed me to finish Dr. Prescott's work. Which you did admirably. Mr. Kerr, the vial, please.
Kerr presented it with a theatrical twirl of the hand.
May I present to you the eighth wonder of the...
Before he could finish, Rollo snatched the vial from Kerr's palm.
Yoink! Whoa, this stuff sounds pretty valuable. Be careful, you fool! You have no idea what you have in your hand. Actually, you do. You just did a whole evil monologue thingy about it.
Rollo casually tossed the vial to Luca.
Yoink! Gosh, maybe I'll have a taste.
Luca jiggled the vial mockingly.
This home. Luca! Over here! Yoink! Move another inch and I smash it.
She held it tightly behind her back. Solomon sighed, speaking in crisp, measured syllables.
You have no plan. I smash it, I swear. Fine, you risk killing us all. Or if you're lucky, nothing happens. Then what? We capture you and grant you much less leniency.
He pursed his lips with feigned sincerity.
But I give you my word, if your hand is over now, none of you will be harmed.
Deep uncertainty washed over Beck.
You're smart, girl, Beck. But there's no shame in being outwitted by someone smarter than you. We both know there is only one way this ends.
She looked to Nellie shakily. With a dispirited nod, Nellie sighed in defeat. Beck slowly approached Solomon.
That's a good girl. Becky, don't do it! We can trust that jerk. Sorry, he's right.
With apprehension, Beck conceded. Solomon pocketed the vial and brushed off his shoulder with a sharp flick.
Mr. Kerr, you have allowed yourself to be humiliated by a group of children. Report to my office tomorrow for a performance review.
The blood drained from Kerr's face.
Of course, sir. But first, you have a speech to make. Trot out there and give me the introduction I deserve. And don't forget to smile. Yes, sir. And to think all of this is thanks to the efforts of Mr. Van Horn. I don't understand, how is this all because of me? Ah, I said Mr. Van Horn, silly child. Dr. Walt Van Horn. Your father was always a thorn in my side. Okay, where's the story? Yeah. I offered him an opportunity to be a part of something great. But the fool was blinded by righteousness. He even broke in my laboratory in an attempt to sabotage my work.
Solomon shook his head with gratification.
But the universe has a funny way of correcting curse. By meddling with a force he didn't understand, Walt showed me its true potential. As fate would have it, Luca, your father's dying act was to grant me eternal life.
A muffled applause resonated faintly through the walls.
Well, that's my cue. After the festivities and my subsequent ascension, I will return to deal with you all. Until then, I suggest you use this time to reflect on the magnitude of your failure. We keep you post outside the door. Well, grab. Can't believe Beck sold us out like that. I'm not sure she had any other choice. So what now? What's the plan? I don't have one. Of course you do. You always have a plan. Rolo, you just need some time. Rolo, it's over. We lost.
Nellie was staring at the floor, deep in thought.
Sorry, Luca. Give me a minute to calm my mind. Hey. I'm sorry, Luca. Did what I had to do. I know, it's just we are so close. But I feel it that eventually Solomon will get what's coming to him. Time won't all heals. But time seems like less of an issue for him now. Look, there's something you should know. After Miss Kerr locked me in that office, I had nothing but time and curiosity. I poked around a bit, hoping to find a means of escape, but I found something else. A note hidden in a false drawer. What sort of a note? Dr. Prescott must have sensed his time at the perennial harvester was growing short. So he left behind a letter with the hope that it would be found by his successor. It was a confession of sorts. He left it for me, but its contents... Look, I think they were meant for you. What did it say? It was about an incident with her mother. Dr. Prescott found her in his lab with a stolen keycard. There was an accident. She had been exposed to extreme amounts of Tempus liquamine.
The color dropped from Luca's face.
Is she? She survived. Dr. Prescott decided to help her recover. He no longer trusts perennial harvest, so he kept her whereabouts a secret. Over time, your mother led him to discover the purpose of scientific discovery. Reconsider. Science is often at the vanguard of change, but that doesn't mean it's always right. He realized that no one should have control over something as powerful as time itself. I now believe that's why he began to intentionally sabotage his own work. And it cost him his life. That's a reasonable conclusion.
Luca was overwhelmed with emotion.
But she's alive. If she's alive, where has she been? Where's she now?
A sudden explosion sounded from the hall.
Ela tá logo ali.
Chapter 8. Comeuppance. Ears still ringing, Gran picked herself up off the ground. Through the dust and smoke, she looked over to see Mrs. Fratelli helping Hiram Tolliver to his feet. She'd had to beg, borrow, and steal to acquire those explosives. How many nights had she spent visualizing how she'd use them to make things right? And now, her one shot at destroying the source, that damned hole that swallowed so much of her life, was gone. Traded for this jagged hole in a wall and a foolhardy shot at rescuing Rollo. With Fratelli and Tolliver at her side, she stepped through. It was a strange feeling. The last time she'd stalked this maze of hallways, it was in a different body. They quickly rounded a corner to find a group of clipboards guarding a door. Something worth guarding is probably something worth seeing. She leapt forward, brandishing her cane. If her last chance at vengeance for things lost was truly gone, she would just have to fight to keep what she still had.
Eu tava perguntando, oxe, o que ela tá fazendo? Eu esqueci que... Man, what are you doing here? Luca, what are you doing here? We're here to save Nellie. We are here to save Rollo. Hey, Miss Lucas, that's awful nice of you. But I'm fine. Oh no, what did they... And there's no time to explain, we have to go now. Come on everyone, you got a party to crash.
They made their way out from deep within Perennial Harvest, just as Solomon finished up his speech.
Thankfully, you can dispense with the formalities from here on out.
Solomon pulled a glass vial from his pocket.
We gotta stop him!
In one smooth motion, he downed its contents. A triumphant smile grew across Solomon's lips.
No! Well, I guess that's it, we lost. I wouldn't be so sure about that. Sabi!
With a mischievous look, Beck elbowed Luca. Remember when I had the vial behind my back?
Ela trocou. I might tweak his wonder potion with a little... junk change malice? Oh boy. Vamos ver, Diego.
I might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little junk.
Can't wait to see the look on his face when he realizes he drinks his own cigarette. How did the ashes get into the vial? It was pretty easy to mess with the vial when it was behind my back. Oh, that's sneaky. Well, it's a bad habit anyways. I always say bad habits are like 50-yard field goals. Huh? Hard to kick. Exactly. You can all call me Sharper Valentine.
His body and face began to contort and expand as he disappeared into a belching green mist.
Well, that's one way to kick a bad habit.
As the last of what was once Sharper Valentine wafted into the air, the crowd began to disperse, still numb from what they had just observed. Sharper Valentine was gone for good. His end would be a new beginning for Beacon Pines. A new chance to let go of the things they had lost and grab hold of a new future. The end. Well, I'd be lying if I said that wasn't a bit gratifying. If that feels to you like a good note to end on, I won't stand in your way.
Hey! Tipo, eu acho que é um bom final. Mas ainda tem todo o resto da incorporação. Change.
I might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little change.
Like pocket change? You're a lucky penny. Yeah, I plopped it in the vial when no one was looking. What's that going to do? No idea. That's the beauty of science. Now you observe. You can call me Sharper Valentine.
His body and face began to contort and expand as he disappeared into a belching green mist.
Ele vai ficar de ouro? Holy crap, he's a baby! Yeah, but he's still Sharper, right? What he was no longer matters. This is an innocent child. I apologize for all the harm my father has caused you.
Eris awkwardly cradled the squirming child. She looked to her brother, her voice shaking with uncertainty.
August, but we do what Valentines always do. What must be done. I'll hurry home and prepare a crib for father and a young Sharper. That would be a great help, thank you.
She looked back down at the infant with equal parts kindness and terror in her eyes. With a shake of her head, Eris addressed the crowd with a stern scowl.
Okay, everyone, show's over. You may leave now.
Epilogue.
Cara, esse é o final.
Beacon Pine's coldest summer on record came and went without much fanfare. Folks shared what they had, and none were left wanting. The new school year was ushered in by the falling leaves of autumn. After everything Luca, Rollo, and Beck had been through, middle school was bearable.
Ah, sim, o tema inteiro desse jogo é mudança, e eu fui escolher mudança. Aff. Eu vou voltar pra ver o que é
The
Malice.
chill of winter didn't seem to bother people much. They kindled a hope for a better future in their hearts. When spring arrived, farmers planted their crops with a sense of joy and optimism. And as the dawn of the first day of summer came again, its light slowly spread through the shallow valley. It crept over the town square, across the river, past the neglected welcome sign, and came to rest on a young boy sleeping at dawn, his mind at peace, knowing he is here for a reason.
Ok, volta. Eu não quero o epílogo agora. Não, eu quero ver o outro. Quando vai ver esse é o final.
I might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little malice.
Malice, the whiskey from his office? Yep, Dud had an unfinished glass on his desk. Figure his own pearl juice could use a little hair of the dog.
His body and face.
Now that's what I call 80 proof whiskey. Mean, dude.
The crowd gazed in stunned silence at the now empty stage. The quiet was broken when William Kerr sprinted off stage and into the distance. He was never seen around Beacon Pines, or anywhere else for that matter, again. Watching the silhouette of Kerr disappear over the horizon, Luca began to laugh. First, a low chuckle that became uncontrolled, heaving laughter. Through his tears, he was vaguely aware that the crowd had begun to laugh with him. The end. That was unexpected. Perhaps a bit of an absurd ending for my taste, but who am I to say? I'm only writing the damn thing.
Ok, agora vamos pro mudança.
Epilogue. Beacon Pines cold
Blah,
winds shared what
blah.
they had the news after the chill of vacant when spring arrived. And as his mind at peace, knowing he is here for a reason.
Oh boy. Well, are you up yet? Hear that? It's a beautiful day at Mission Control. You will gonna swing by? Be there in a minute.
Over time, Eleanor began moving Walt's old things out of the closet and into storage. Eleanor had moved back into her bedroom, and now that she wasn't sneaking out late, she even slept there most nights.
I'm ready to go now. You go on without me, I'll meet you there. Got a batch of jam to finish Jerry. Funny. I only started making jam as a way to send messages without anyone noticing. But now I enjoy it. eles tiraram daqui porque eles descobriram que tava lá? You and Roll have big plans for that little tree house. And it started getting crowded after we revoked the max capacity on Luca rule. They decided to expand. But at least we got some help with that. How is the internship at Nelly and Illinois shop going? Doing great. I hope it helps me get into the School of Agriculture up at the state. Also, Nelly said she would write a letter of recommendation, which would be huge. Just can't help but to worry about leaving Rolo. He's grown up so fast, but he's still my little brother. Yeah, he had on a heck of a growth spurt. I don't just mean grown, literally. This morning he was up and finished his chores before I even had breakfast. Well, some of that might be his excitement about the treehouse renovations. Don't have to tell him this, because it will go to his head, but I'm really proud of that little punk. I'm sure he feels the same way, but he's too dang proud to tell you. I know. Hey Gus, how's the tree planting going? Could be better. So grateful to Ilona and Nelly for letting me help. I just wasn't built to be a mayor. Too much bureaucracy. As we finished cleaning up the sidewalks, what's
When
next?
perennial harvest collapsed, most of the clipboards skipped town. But some stuck around and dedicated themselves to making things right.
Anyone with an knack for art can help paint the new office. And count on us. Well, looks like you really found your calling. Never really felt comfortable telling people what to do. Now, this right here. This is something I can be proud of. As the napping this morning, the most underrated part of a good nap. The view. And the view is getting greener every day. Nice. I see you decided on a name. Yep, you had to clear out all the old stuff before putting on the final touch. Ball and Dirt Harvest is now official. I like it. It was actually Nelly's idea. There's still a lot of work to do and the name serves as a reminder. Just because progress is important doesn't mean change should happen fast. In fact, I've learned that the more you care about something, the more important it is to take things slow. Our motto is, go slow and fix things. Amen to that! I better not delete it. Look, get this. I managed to reel in an actual fish this morning. Seriously? Yeah, an honest to goodness. Flippy-flopping, swimming fish. I don't think I ever caught an actual fish here. Been at least 7 years since I caught one. I would say it's a good woman. What to do with the fish? Now I released it back into the pond. Hoping to catch it again tomorrow. A little higher. Yup. A little lower. Yup. Little higher. Yup. I'm telling you, the angle isn't the issue. We need more power to the radio. Look, there you are. Would you tell him it's not the angle? Hey, I'm not in charge of antenna redesign. Fine, you just don't do anything just to get back. Who, me? He's sure in charge while I'm gone. Yep. They'll be fine, right? You should be fine. If you really want mission control to turn into something bigger and better, we have to loosen our grip a bit. You were right. Lead the way. Young Mr. Van Horn has little small and sharper doing. Young sharper seems to enjoy nature more than I. So I do a lot of strolling these days. As he, attempts to crawl out of his crib and plot toward domination? Yeah. Thankfully, no. I spoke at length to Dr. Mulwell disputes that Harper's infant mind has not developed enough to retain his previous memories. For our intents and purposes, the child is an unmolded clay. Hope she's a little nice the second time around. That's the object to be, yes. But really, I can just try and hope. The activities I'm endeavoring to find less distasteful. But I think you're doing a great job. And the whole town is ready to help out however we can. Can't wait to teach him how to throw a baseball.
Eris did her best to ignore the tears welling in her eyes.
That will be acceptable. Aww. What's today's news that it's snowing? I'll give you tomorrow's headline today. Our old friend Patrick C. Montesquieu, aka William Kerr, just performed a stirring rendition of the Iceman comment at the State Correctional Facility. Here there wasn't a dry eye in the house. Well, I guess he has plenty of time to work on his craft. He looked to his friends with a thankful smile. After everything that could have gone wrong, everything that did go wrong, we made it. Yeah.
Closing her eyes, Miss Hatch took a deep, relaxing breath.
Oh, hello, Luca. How are you? Pretty good, actually. That's wonderful. Did I miss anything? I think you're pretty much up to speed. Okay, do we want a biscuit? On the house. Don't really have time. There, you gotta come see this. Finally did it. I pulled the perfect espresso. Aw, Lumi. If I didn't know better, I would think you're proud of something. Shh, as if I... Too late. You're now officially a person that cares. Wow. Well, but for seconds, it's not too much trouble. For the longest time, I didn't understand the appeal of ice cream. There was no purpose, other than to be briefly enjoyed and then it's gone. But it's pretty tasty while it lasts. I'm inclined to agree. Hey look, I can't tell Roxy I'll be free in an hour. 13. My dad's making me restock the shops for the summer. He said it builds character. I think he meant to say it builds calluses. Builds character! Yeah, it builds something, alright. Look, I can interest you in a delicious apple.
He playfully waggled an apple.
No thanks, just saying hello. Oh, hello then. I'm telling your mom we need a new crate of jam. Already? It's funny, I used to hide it up in the back, terrified that someone would find out our secret message. Now everyone wants to get their hands on our Van Horn's famous pie jam. Fetching! Ah, eu posso terminar o coisa ali. Glad to swing by. More follow-up question for your story? Nope, I got everything I need. Thanks again for that. And the draft of the story to the reporting capital city. And they offered me an internship. Of course they did. You're an amazing reporter. Don't know about all that. Sorry about the phony corporation. I picked up an entire town of people and moved them to cover up a massive illegal mine shaft full of incredibly hazardous chemicals. Starter writes itself if you think about it. Just don't forget when you become a fancy big city reporter. Capital City isn't that far away. I'm gonna have to come back from time to time to check in and see what sort of new trouble you got yourself into. Sorry to disappoint, but my adventuring days are over. Ha! We both know that's not true. What makes you say that? Call it a reporter's intuition.
Mrs. Fratelli glowed with a carefree smile.
That's your suitcase. That 2 weeks of homeward tranquility. Excuse me? You'd be so kind to take my order. 2 weeks of sand margaritas and forgotten obligation. Excuse me, I'd like to place order.
Mrs. Fratelli sighed with a zen-like calm.
Just as soon as the lunch rush ends, I'll be a feather on the wing. Going on vacation? For the first time in years. And I got you and your mom to take. Why is that? Didn't tell you yet? You're gonna fill in for me at the diner while I'm gone. Just like old times. Fine, I'll wait.
Luca squinted at the faded memories of that.
If I know, Mr. Talib. Sure. Early has been killing me. Smells a thing all day. I almost sold Miss Hatch a gallon of spoiled milk this morning. But anything to help clearing these sinuses? Whatever it takes, just not be able to smell it. Esse? Não é pimenta? É, vamos com esse. Ele fede. Tune, alright? Need something spicier, okay. Strong, like the spice pepper, but a weekly wake up sense. Então deve ser o peixe. Peixe e pimenta. Got this one. The code for the common code. Oh my, that's spicy. Stinky. Sorry, I try again. Oh, I don't see what this means. I can smell again. Like your father isn't the only doctor in the family. Ok, eu tenho que ir pra minha pausa. Quando eu voltar a gente termina. Rapidinho. I'll take. Hey, Miss Hatch, what can I get you? No, I'm not terribly hungry. Something snack sized if you could. I'll eat the novella. Lovely. It's Justin. Last chance diner overrun by gremlins. Another gremlin, I'll look at.
Mr. Wilder adjusted his monocle jokingly.
I stand corrected. In that case, would you believe I have a craving for a burger? Come to the right place. Indeed, I have a nice juicy burger topped with onion. Juicy burger. Deve ser esse. Onion. Here you go. Call it a Wilder. You know I love a good byline. Many thanks. Listen well, child. I'm going only to say this once. I require a well-done burger. Got it? When I say well done, I mean it. Well done, no problem. Here you aren't grasping my request. I want the burger charred beyond recognition. I want it bitter and black. One burnt burger coming up. Top it with the most expensive thing you have. Acho que é caviar isso aqui. May I present the row you're burnt. I can hardly believe it. You've done well. Miss Frattley had caviar stashed back there? That woman is full of surprises. Very good, this will suffice. If it isn't little Luca. Hey, Uncle Nunquit. How come you haven't been around the house lately? Well, your dad and I had a different little disagreements is all. How's he doing? Has he mentioned me? Not really, he's been busy lately. Sometimes he doesn't come home from work before bedtime. That's so. Well, tell him I'm thinking of him. You seem sad. Nonsense. Okay, I'll get you for lunch. Fact of the matter, I don't have much of an appetite right now. But no, Creed, you gotta eat. I'll make something special. Let's cheer you up. Ele não tá com muita fome, então é a mesma coisa? I'll eat. She's looking at you, kid. One burger with a side of good vibes. Oh, look, you sweet boy.
Mr. Nuncreed reached down and patted Luca's shoulder with an enormous hand.
You got a lot of your dad in you, don't ya? Guess so. Run along, I'll do my best to clean my plate. I have a coupon here for one free burger. What will it be? I'll have a lot of mouths to feed. So give me the biggest burger you have. They must eat a lot, huh? I have no idea. Oh, and throw some lettuce on top. Eu sabia que ela ia ficar com esse. I'll eat. Too much is never enough. Should keep them at the bay. Thank you. Alrighty, looks like we got everything we need. Let's get feeding these folks. Alright, fed everyone. You made all the food to yourself. What on earth did you put on these burgers? I just used what was lying around. Oh dear, that can't be good. Thanks again, Luca. Best burger I ever ate. Surprisingly competent. Everyone seems happy. Really are a remarkable boy, aren't you? Ele só vai fazer o restaurante fechar. Ok. De volta à programação normal. Eu só queria completar aquilo ali. Eu não ia conseguir dormir se eu não completasse aquilo ali.
Over the school year, Kato and Bert had become close friends.
But did you know that when they covered up the source, they found a new species of fungus? Yep, and they are studying it in the new labs. Did you know that Pine is now the smallest town in the county? Yep, close to the population before perennial harvest moving in.
It typically went on like this for quite some time.
Can't believe it's over. Yeah, the town is really starting to turn a new leaf. The town, I was talking about Atomic. Just finished the last issue. How was it? It was great as always. I finally returned to Earth. But I just feel weird now. Weird can be cool. Just mean you're ready for something new. Any suggestions? You could ask Miss Hatch about what she is always reading. She seems to enjoy it. Yeah, maybe I'll do that.
Luca peeked over Piper's shoulder. Laid stealthily inside a large volume of mathematics was the first issue of Hank Atomic.
Piper, reading Hank Atomic? Do you mind not telling anyone? And I got a reputation to uphold. Oh, it's nothing to be ashamed of. It's about every kid in town reads Hank Atomic. Honestly, I'm excited for you. And what I would give to start over fresh. Experiencing it again for the first time. Yes, that's the downside of finishing something nice. At least now I can enjoy it again through you. Promise to tell me about it as you go. Sure thing. Ah, se as pessoas do mundo fossem desse jeito mesmo. Hiya, Mr. Concrete. Went to see my dad in a bit. Did you want to come a week? After everything I did, you'd still...
Mr. Nuncreed shook his head.
You really are your father's son, aren't you? I don't think I'm ready for that yet. I'm always invited. I bet he would love to hear from you. I'll be used to all to my own time. You're all alone now. Monte de criança.
With perennial harvest gone, the transportation tubes were left unused.
Come on! No one's too big, no one's too small. For Jeff's wild ride.
Maybe not completely unused.
Just one piece of candy. For the ride of your life. Who's next? Me. Guess what? Yesterday I saw Dynasty Views. That's good. It's great. I haven't spotted none of those in years. At this rate, Picopine's gonna become the bug capital of the county. Como é que tá a situação aqui? É, pelo menos tiraram o negócio radioativo. I have news I think you'll enjoy. This morning I unpacked my left box. You officially moved in! Just a box. Let's not blow this out of proportion. Sounds like an awful lot like putting down roots. Guess I decided this place is root-worthy. You're gonna be stuck with me for the foreseeable future. I have to warn you, most years aren't going to be as interesting as this one. I think I will manage. Ready? Before I go, there's a bit of a surprise. Mom's prepared especially for you. He didn't have to do that. It wasn't just them. Just about the whole town pitched in. They all owe you. Should do okay in the cold of would-be confines. And try as things warm up. That's perfect. Aww. É, meio que já falei com todo mundo, né? I got it. Now that's a good looking tree. In a special occasion, not the rides on the house. You're gonna wanna hang on tight to that little tree. É, eu tenho quase certeza que ela ia quebrar normalmente.
I think this is it. The end I've been waiting for. Honestly, I began to lose hope of ever finding it. Then you came along. I don't know exactly how to thank you. It's hard to explain how much this means to me. It's funny, now that our time together is finally ending. I'm at a loss for words. Let's just watch the end together.
None. A good little tree. Best little tree. Thank you, children. This means a lot. Yeah, thanks for everything. Sure, Dan did what any super awesome best buddy would have done. Should probably give you some time alone now. You good? Yeah, I am. Been a while here. How are you feeling? Everyone keeps asking me that. I'm fine, really. Oh, it says the only thing fitter than a fiddle is a cello. I feel like a damn cello. Cello. If you stop feeling like a cello, I'm here for you. Ah, no, you don't even have to say it. You two make an awesome pair. Excuse me. We're through now. Yep. Thanks. There's just one thing missing now that you're part of our group. Missing? Let me tell a little story about a man named Hank Atomic. Oh god. I won't be long. I will be waiting for you back at the phone booth. On the perfect way to start our summer. You got some good friends. I'm so proud of you. Your father would be so proud. I know. Mom, can I ask you a question? Do you ever dream about that? The night goes by that I don't. Are you ever afraid that you're going to forget him? Forget what he looked like, forget his voice? No, because so much of him lives on in you. He loved the old tree, but I know he would have loved this one more. Because his two favorite people planted it. I'll give you two a moment. Hey Dad, Dr. Moedwa says that over the next few years this place should warm up. They won't have to be so cold for much longer. I think I finally understand why you left that night. There were things you believed in. Big things. Those beliefs are the things that made you you. If you wouldn't have stood up to sharpers, stood up for what you believed in, you wouldn't have been the same person anymore. You had to go, but that didn't mean you loved us any less. I might not visit you as much as I used to. I know you understand. Acabou! Ok, esse final foi meio... não ruim, mas foi fraco. A história foi legal, mas o final foi fraco. Mas fazer o quê? Tava umas 11 horas e vai e volta, e vai e volta. Mas eu gostei. É que não foi tão ruim. Foi divertidinho. Também ficou meio difícil acompanhar direito o raciocínio do negócio quando vai e volta, vai e volta, vai e volta. Se tivesse tipo um pequeno... ah, isso aconteceu aqui. Quando você vai selecionar outras... você vai no negócio de selecionar outras rotas. Tipo, ah, você falou que você ia descansar com o Rollo. Essa rota você falou que você foi sozinho pra explorar o negócio. Essa rota você foi junto pra explorar o negócio. Essas coisas. Nessa rota você derrubou o moleque na lama. Na outra rota ele jogou lama em vocês. Esse tipo de coisa. Mas é aquelas coisas. Não é ruim, não é perfeito. Eu diria uma nota 7. Enfim, eu não tenho mais nada pra hoje. Só tô deixando os créditos tocar. Daí é tudo... é um magicar. É tudo... Carter? Não prestei atenção. Risk life for waifu. Também não gostei que não tem menu principal direito. Enfim. Muito obrigada pra todo mundo que veio. Esse jogo foi bem legal. Amanhã, 9 da noite, hora de Brasília, eu vou caçar outra coisa pra jogar. Eu acho. Não sei. Vejamos. Ninguém sabe o que vai acontecer amanhã. Enfim. Obrigada. Boa noite. Eu vejo vocês depois. Até mais.